Hey guys, what's going on? Welcome to another video and hope you guys are doing well today. It's been a minute since I made a video, and with Cataclysm Beta being announced today and released today, I thought this was the perfect time to come back, make a video and talk to you guys. So I wanted to talk about 5 things I'd like to see in Cataclysm Classic that are realistically possible to be added. There's no point us going crazy and asking for new zones, raids or professions, runes, anything else. It has to be things that are realistic. So I wanted to talk about 5 things that could increase people's excitement for the game in general. Ultimately, Cataclysm isn't well received or hasn't typically been well received, so they could do some things to make it better. So let's get into it. The first one is a commitment from Blizzard to either go completely no changes and leave Cataclysm the way it is, of which I really hope this isn't the case. I think that would be a very bad move, but I do kind of want them to decide one way or the other. Or a commitment to keep an open channel of comms with the community around class changes and things like that. Wrath started one way and ended the other, and it wasn't a very positive experience when those changes kind of suddenly just came in. You never knew when they were coming, there was no real discussion beforehand, just all of a sudden we had like rep buff or feral buffs or things like that. I think this way, following on from their comms that we've seen in Season of Discovery, which hasn't been perfect but is much better than it currently is, would be massive for the community. Now, secondly, is a commitment from Blizzard to actually give a crap about PvP. I know not a huge portion of the player base play CATA specifically for PvP, and I totally get that. But if Blizzard showed an actual interest in fixing bugs and abusers, and some class balance could make PvP a lot more enticing for just people in general. The third one then is one that I never thought I'd say. Titan Rune Dungeons. This had the potential to be something good in Wrath, and it allowed some replayability as well as catch-up gear, and I think it would fit perfectly in Cataclysm with the way the badge system works already. One thing I'd like to see is some addition of like a timer or a leaderboard to give there a reason to be these to be run other than like dailies or just doing them once or twice for ults. If you have no interest in doing them competitively or anything like that, you just skip past them. But if you want to do something similar to how the challenge modes are in MoP, then, you know, they could be fun and could be cool. The fourth idea would require a little bit more effort from Blizzard, but I would love to see it. Like Titan Rune raids. Similar idea to like the Fated raids we saw at the end of Shadowlands. I think this idea could be awesome. A huge selling point of Cataclysm was their amazing tiers of raiding. Adding a mechanic or two to each boss, or an overarching mechanic for the raid, and bringing them back with upgraded gear would add huge amounts of content for players. Even so much so as like have a raid like on a rotational system, right? So during Firelands you would have one tier 11 raid, that comes back, and you do that, like you have the 2 raids for a week, or, you know, just different things. They have so many different ways they could go with it, but I think it would be a really cool idea. And the 5th and final addition that I want to talk about is a permanent Joyous Journeys buff. This is something that has already been queried and questioned, and the last addition of this buff to the game mentioned until further notice for the buff to basically be taken away. But I truly believe this buff allows more ults to exist because the leveling process doesn't take so long. With Cataclysm's increased and better leveling experience, a Joyous Journey buff, maybe that's activated once you have one character at max level, would make so many more people level ults if they knew it just existed all the time, and could be quite cool. So I'm interested to know what you guys think of these ideas. Is there anything I've missed here? Anything you would like to see? Let me know in the comments. Sub to the channel if you can. Much appreciated. Good to talk to you all again, and thanks for watching. Bye.